Hey guys, it's me, Toadbub, and after my little scuffle last year with Sonic EXE, I've learned a thing or two of making fun of creepypasta games, and so just to avoid it again, I'm just not going to celebrate Halloween this year. I really don't care. In fact, I'm going to go on the opposite side of the spectrum. I'm talking about the Office video game today. Haha, that's right, didn't expect that. Well, as long as no one I'm associated with wants to talk about Halloween this year and tries to rope me in and make me talk about, I don't know, Lost Episode Creepypastas for like 12 minutes or so. Hold on. Hello?
Toad, you won't believe it, man. My computer's acting all
No!
evil and
No,
stuff,
God!
and it's really freaking me out, and the only way to fix it is we talk.
I'm sure you've heard tons about creepypastas around Halloween, or are just tired of hearing about them, but I'm funny and cool and awesome, so watch me. Anyways, for those of you who don't know what creepypastas are, which I don't think is possible if you clicked on this video, creepypastas are basically the term for scary stories on the internet that get copy and pasted everywhere. A creepy copypasta, if you will.
There's really no way to pinpoint the first ever creepypasta since it's such a broad term. Wikipedia tells us that it's a story called Ted the Caver. It's journal entries from a caver by the name, get this, Ted. It's an alright story. I definitely don't recommend reading it if you're claustrophobic, because not only is there vivid detail about getting stuck in tight spaces, but there's images too, and that's always fun for people like that.
No, but we're not here to talk about funny hedgehogs. If you want to see me do that, you can go back like a year on my channel, or you can head over to Tom's channel where we do talk about that. No, I'm here to talk about a completely different subgenre.
No, you don't mean what I think you mean.
Aren't you the one who asked me to do this?
Yeah, I know. I really hate Squidward.
Speaking of Squidward, have you guys ever heard of a little story called Squidward Suicide? This is probably the most well-known Lost Episode creepypasta, if not one of the most well-known creepypastas of all time. Also, Google does not like it when you look it up.
Wait, shouldn't you actually explain what a lost episode is?
It is literally in the name. Yeah, no, I'm mad at you now. You're talking about Squidward first.
Damn it, Toad, you know how I feel about that blue bastard.
Squidward Suicide starts off with an intern at Nickelodeon who works directly with the animators and editors and got to see episodes early? Yeah, I don't think they trust an unpaid intern with having input on the most popular cartoon of all time. But that's just me. Maybe it is how it works, I don't know. Anyways, the intern and two other interns get to watch an early version of an episode titled Squidward Suicide. That isn't concerning at all and totally just a morbid joke. Guys, trust me, I know Squidward personally.
So the episode starts, and it's pretty normal. Squidward's just practicing for a clarinet recital, SpongeBob's goofing off, Squidward yells at him, and SpongeBob just says, okay, and then it cuts to his recital. Frames and sounds start repeating until the crowd starts booing at Squidward, but not just any ordinary booing. There was malice behind the booing. Even SpongeBob was booing. And this is where the hyper-realistic eyes trope comes into creepypastas, as in this scene, everybody in the crowd has red, real, and scary eyes.
At this point, you'd think that the interns would say something, but no! They don't question its appeal to children. Because, listen, if I were 6 years old, I would love it if my favorite cartoon character got screamed at by a bunch of bloodied-eyed characters as he cries. Anyways, the episode continues and Squidward is crying on the bed with no sound for 30 seconds. Then he sits there, blinking, just blinking, no sound, another 30 seconds. Then, get this, he cries again, but there's slight ambient sound. What a fucking upgrade.
Anyway, shots of dead children are spliced in, because dead children are shocking and scary. Squidward gets hyper-realistic eyes, more dead children, and then Squidward just types in /kill. Surprisingly, Steven Hillenburg did not like the episode and he stormed out of the room. Interns tried replaying it, it was unplayable, bam, top 10 world's greatest mysteries. This story blew up all over the internet and even made it into the actual show in a cameo, and that was probably the craziest thing that ever happened in my life.
While Squidward Suicide was pioneer to all creepypastas, I'd argue that Dead Bart pioneered Lost Episodes. This story is pretty simple, it all starts at Comic-Con.
Oh god, the story's already terrifying.
Basically, a guy acts Max groaning at a convention about Dead Bart, a lost Simpsons episode, in a parking lot for some reason. He breaks into tears over a Simpsons episode and writes down a, no joke, virus-infected link where he can download the episode. The character literally had a factory reset his computer. What an asshole, no wonder why he doesn't care about The Simpsons anymore.
I'll sum up the episode quickly. Bart's messing around on the airplane and his dumbass gets sucked out a window. The episode shows a super detailed picture of Bart's dead body. Remember folks, mutilated children bodies are scary. The Simpson family is crying and then they start warping and stretching. Alright. It fades to black and then it fades to the Simpsons family, but this time they are super thin and literal bones. They visit Bart's graves. It shows the graves of every celebrity that's been on the show, and apparently Matt Groening is planning to kill a bunch of celebrities on the same day.
These 2 episodes are not really scary, but they did set a lot of different cliches within the Lost Episode genre, such as finding a VHS or DVD with a black marker label. It was always made by the original creator, but they always regret making it.
It's good, but it needs more dead children.
Gore, because copious amount of gore is scary.
But none of these tropes are as present as in bad creepypastas.
Are you gonna be alright?
We can never forget the classics that use these tropes, such as Meg's suicide, where Meg from the hit show Family Guy goes crazy from Peter Griffin's shenanigans, cuts off her finger, sticks a knife in her stomach, and then the Griffin family eats her dead body. I'm surprised more schools don't assign this one in English class.
Or there's the Fairly Odd Parents Creep Dreams, where the intro is scary. Oh no! The chocolate shake is blood, Vicky turns into the devil, and Timmy just slaughters Chester and AJ. Just fucking murks them, dude. The story ends with Timmy smashing Mr. Crocker into pieces and destroying the fairy world. Then Vicky comes to life and almost kills the author, but instead of dying, he just doesn't and asks his Butch Hartman why. Why? And then Butch gets fired. Yes, please ignore the devil Vicky that is still in the real world. I am sure no problems will come of it.
One last example is a creepypasta so terrifying that it puts all other horror media to shame. The Nostalgia Critics Lost Review. As the founder of the Doug Walker fan club, I am disgusted to see someone slander Doug this much. Basically, the author finds a hidden episode of Nostalgia Critic, and he kills all the Channel Awesome gang in the video, destroys Citizen Kane, and then offs himself. The author gets so mad at this that he smashes his keyboard and went for a walk, as any diehard Nostalgia Critic fan would.
God, so all the Lost episodes are really this bad? Is there even a single good one?
Well, one that was decent enough was a story called Happy Appy. It was about a guy recalling a lost Nick Jr. show with a clay apple named Happy Appy. He helps kids out, educates them, kills, kidnaps, and tortures them, predicted national tragedies, you know, the works. Definitely worth a read sometime, but they rely a bit on gore shock factor at some points for my liking.
Alf Autopsy. The story in the beginning kind of lingers a bit. It starts off with a guy who lives in Japan as an English teacher. He talks about the city he lives in a lot. It would be good writing if I wasn't waiting for Alf the alien to get butchered. Anyways, he finds a laserdisc at an old man's shop labeled Alf and decides to buy it. After having a friend over to watch it, it shows, okay, yeah, I'd rather not go into the description of it on the Toadbop YouTube channel, but let's just say it lives up to the title.
Lastly, there's Candle Cove, probably one of my favorites and an all-time classic in my opinion. It's told through a forum where people talk about an old children's show called Candle Cove. It's about a girl named Janice who imagines that she's friends with all these marionette pirates. More and more darker memories about the show are shared, and there is a twist ending that I really don't want to spoil, so please go read it. It's a really short read and it's just worth your time. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Man, those were bad.
Oh, and you think you can do better?
You know what? Give me 1 second. Alright. See, I got this VHS labeled Drake and Josh Episode 0. What do you think about that? If I play it, is Josh Peck gonna come out of the screen and kill me?
I mean, not with that attitude, you won't.
Alright, funny man, let's go. Let's see what we got here.
Where's the door hole?
See, look. There's literally nothing out of the ordinary. Tom? Something's happening.
Oh wow, so now something is happening. Well, good luck, cause I ain't helping.
No, wait. No, I'm sorry.
Where's the door hole?
No. Get away! Get away!
Get away!